All right, I'm waiting until 7:01 to get started. Silencing my phone. Okay, 7:01, we'll get started. Hey, everybody, thanks for jumping on. We're excited to have you. I think this is week 4, I think,
Mhm.
already, which is crazy, that far into
Great.
2025. So do you mind muting everybody, or can you?
Mhm.
Or can you guys mute yourselves, just because I feel
Oh, Mandy, did I mute you? You're muted. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I got muted. I need to be muted sometimes. So anyway, thanks for jumping on. Pat yourself on the back that you're still showing up, right? I think it's called like quit day or whatever Amber talked about. It's got a funnier name than that, but people typically quit things for sure this far in January. They get all excited and then they're out. So give yourself credit for showing up. So the challenge tonight was to listen to Shallon's call before this call, so you could kind of hear what she is setting up for conference. And basically what she's doing is for every single brand partner that enrolls under you, you get one chance at an up to $500 reimbursement of your flight to get to the Gaylord in Texas in April for our Get Real annual convention. So you don't get the money, you can't use it towards something else. It is really truly to drive the importance of being at Get Real. And really, I think that's her call to action, to have people understand the importance of Get Real. So well, we're going to open this up just to general questions, or questions about the call, or questions about the contest, or any of that stuff. But, the first year that I joined, Shallon said to me, you've got to get real. And I had been in the business 5 months and I was 1000% not going to go. I said, there's no way. I had 3 kids under 7. I had 2 different jobs. It wasn't in the budget at the time, nothing. And the only thing, and you guys have probably heard this if you've been here, and maybe you haven't, but I really need you to think about something in your life where you went live, whether it was to see Hamilton, or it was to see your favorite concert, or maybe you got to go to like U2 in the Sphere at Vegas. Did you have the same experience when you were sitting in your seat at that event as you did when you watched it on Netflix, or listened to it on your Alexa, or heard it in your car? And I want you to feel the feeling you had when you were physically present at that live event versus when you heard the recording in your car or at home. And it's just not the same. You can't describe it, you can't understand it. What I will say is, if you've been in this business before and you're one who's not making it a priority to go, like if you've been in network marketing and you're not going to go, it's not what you think it is. It's not like rah rah cheerleader, let's hug everybody. It is literally corporate showing you their commitment to us, showing you the science and the data and the things you need to know to powerfully go out there and feel comfortable and share who we are. And then you get to meet people that you've seen on calls, or that maybe you've connected with them on Facebook. And quite honestly, and I know Patia can say the same thing, like I have some of the best memories of my lifetime from showing up to these events, from meeting people that I had coffee with at 8 a.m. when we couldn't sleep. And then we laughed so hard, our stomachs hurt before the conference even started. So, yes, going to Get Real and being in the room is super important, but it's what happens around the meeting time that is the magic. And when you meet like minded people who are here to really, truly help other people, and that is their mission, and you can align with them, it's like Jeff always says, like one mind is pretty strong, but it's not as strong as a lot of minds together. And you can go much further when you go together. So, does it take planning? Does it take talking to your spouse, significant other, your boss? Yes, but just do it. And you can literally fly in. You can be gone 48 hours. You can really truly be gone 48 hours and get everything that you need. So it's not like this whole long event. So try to take it in your mind and stop the stories in your mind and reflect back on why you said yes and what you want. And I am 100% sure, 100% sure, I have never met anyone in my 10 years who has regretted a single dollar they spent to go, a single inconvenience it created to go. And I myself, I was just telling Shannon this the other day. So in 10 years with 3 kids, losing 2 parents, having a whole bunch of stuff go on, I have never missed even a portion of Get Real. So I've just made it happen. Okay, so that's all. So if you haven't listened to Shallon's call, make sure that you kind of get in the habit of catching it. I understand Sundays may not be the day for you. That's fine. Just put it in your calendar for Monday or Tuesday, schedule the time, and then make sure you're doing something else. I never sit at my desk and listen to a call. You don't have that kind of time. We live in America. You got to have 50 things going on at once. But I'm sure you do things like drive distances to maybe the grocery or to see your parents, or you walk the dog, or you exercise, or you do dishes and laundry and change sheets on beds. And get what I'm saying? Invest in some good earbuds of some kind or AirPods or whatever you like and utilize them and get these calls in when you're already out doing other things. Paisha, do you have anything to add? And then I'll just open it up for questions. And that's my 17-year-old screaming because of probably some book she's reading. So,
No, I'm excited about the challenge. I actually thought she was going to say one BP a month. I definitely think every single one of us can do one BP by April 6th. I am actually going to challenge myself to do one once a month because when you are in growth mode, you do need to think that way. And I loved how she was just like, you were just sharing. And if they say yes, I mean, we've heard it 1,000 times, but it's, I guess, just more confirming that we have the new product coming up in at Get Real. And I love how, we got to get these VPs in now so then they can really run with their business after conference. So, yes, definitely listen to the call. And I'm excited to do this challenge with you guys too. So, and we are at conference. I know we kind of lightly talked about this, but we are going to have like a little party for all of us. So we'll figure that out too and just have fun. So we just wanted to open it up tonight, more importantly, just to see how I guess the past couple weeks have been for you guys. The past 3 weeks, and we're on our fourth coming up. So yeah, what's going on, guys?
anybody have a win they want to share?
I'll chime in. It's not a win. It's just, I guess, admitting to major procrastination so that anybody else who's feeling that knows you're not alone. I have so many follow-ups that I need to do still this week that I have just completely procrastinated on doing. I have to run my New York Fit report still and reach out to all my New York Fit people, Lash Lush people now with the new flash sale. Like, literally haven't done any of that, to be completely honest. So wrote it down. It is happening this week. Like, it doesn't matter, that 26 days have already passed as long as you get it done. So I am committing to, I will be able to report next Sunday that even though I have a lot still that I have procrastinated on, haven't done for this month, it will happen this week. And I'll be able to report back next Sunday that I made it all happen. So if you are like me and have procrastinated on all that, it's definitely not too late. So run those New York Fit reports, run those Lash reports, do those follow-ups. Still plenty of time to make it happen.
Well, and I appreciate your honesty because I think people sometimes think when you're at a higher level in the company that you just are perfect and every day you get up and do all this perfect activity. And I'm here to tell you that's just not the truth. And so the only way to lose here is to quit. It's legitimately the only way to lose. And if you can plug all in when you're in and you're in mode and go, and then you need to take a break, you got to take a break. You just can't get to like day 3 on a break, right? Do something. It doesn't have to be the whole list. It's got to be one thing, because one thing will keep you in the game. But definitely, like Nikki said, give yourself grace and then plug into one thing, not all the things. Because what will happen is you'll be like, well, I can't do all the things, so I'm not going to do anything. And then when that turns into 3 or 4 days, that's when it becomes slippery. But I think the other thing Shallon said was, we used to all tiptoe around and be like, oh, we're a direct sales company. I'm a nurse practitioner. Like, people don't like direct sales companies. We are now the only safe space. We are the only company that's been kind of federally exonerated, if you will. I wouldn't say we're federally approved. That's not quite proper. It's more like someone came after us and said we were bad, 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 and the federal judge said they are good, good, good. So we are the only people they're not going to ever come after again. And as other companies decline or go to affiliate, it's not about poaching their people because that's weird and people will run from you. It's about being the shiniest, brightest light of yourself. And then if they decide they're still interested in network marketing, and you can say that to them, if you ever decide you're interested again, I know you're just getting over what you got going on, but I'm here, and just reminding them that you're here. I know there was a comment in the chat. Janelle got a PC today that she's been talking to her for a year. That's amazing. On their time, you got to get them on their time. Otherwise they become a no forever. So you probably did a great job reminding her and following up with her, because otherwise she would have never bought from you. So that's awesome. Congrats.
Hi,
Hi.
this is Grace. It's my first time in with y'all.
Great.
Haven't been able to do it, but I just got a new PC. That's a win to me because I'm slow at doing things with a lot of age on me. And I'm glad to be here. I've been with Neora for a few years now, but I love the products, and I'm just slow at getting things done, and procrastination is one of my things, and I'm working on that. And the personal development with reading has been a good thing for me. And my NeuroFit, I guess we've been taking that now for almost the full time it's been out, my husband and me. And the well-being is what we have seen most, and some weight loss. But I just need prayers for getting out and doing what I need to do all the time.
Well, it sounds like you're absolutely on the right track. And you obviously are sharing your experience, which, Puya, who's one of our kind of top leaders, calls it wellness management, which, to be honest with you, yes, it gets your body into a position of fat browning. But when I first started taking it, I had the same response you did, Grace, where I was like, I feel fantastic. I felt like I was sleeping better. I felt like when I woke up, I was awake more. And then a few inches started to disappear. So it is okay to tell people, I've done this and here's how it's made me feel. And I heard that you were not feeling perfect. Maybe it's something you could add in. So good job. That's awesome. A new PC is amazing.
Well, thank you. And I'll continue. I'm not going to quit.
Perfect. We're glad you're here.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Come on, somebody's got a frustration. Let's do one frustration. Come on. I'll go if you don't want to go. Or Vicky, are you going to go? I saw your mouth move. So I have a frustration. So I took a lash tube to a spa I'd been going to, and they were like, great, we're so excited. We're going to have one of the girls use it. We're going to do all the things. They took everything. They saw me twice. And then they messaged me just kind of out of nowhere like a week ago and said, yeah, we're just going to pass it this time. So, of course I was like, oh, doesn't work. I can't, not that it doesn't work, you guys. I meant like going into a spa and getting a spa to really look hard at our products. But of course, Shallon, the $1 million mindset girl, who really, her mindset is worth $1 million, was like, why don't you just message her and say, thank you so much for letting me come in. Thank you for trying. Would it be okay to keep you on my list for future product launches or anything that we might have that might benefit you? She hasn't responded yet, but it's one of those things where I was frustrated and stuck in my own story in my own head. And so rather than just be like, salons won't do it and spas won't do it, and I'm done with that, I messaged my sponsor and said, hey, here's where my brain is. Can you help me see it from a different angle? And can you give me a response? Because I don't want to not respond either, because I feel like that's rude since they took their time out for me. And they could have just never responded to me again. So a couple lessons there are, you are going to have no's and you're going to be frustrated. And yeah, you could look at it like I spent $100 on that investment. But I do go in there periodically and hopefully they'll reply back. Of course, keep us on your list. And at some point they may become a yes. And so I kind of just had to build a bridge with the help of Shallon and get over it. But frustrations are real and they happen. And, you got to get all the no's in order to find the yeses. Any questions about Get Real?
Are we having our own party and then there's Shallon's party? Or is it all
Yeah,
Shallon's
we
party?
might like do a small little breakfast or something with us, or just do something to get together. But yeah, Shallon,
Okay.
I think is gonna have a bigger one, or it might be just Jen Givens down.
Yeah, I think it's Legacy House. It'll be at a big bowling alley
Okay.
with arcades, and
Yeah.
that'll be great because it is one event where we'll all be together.
Well, good job, ladies, on showing up, and let's make a challenge to ourselves. If you want to do more than one till April, make that challenge to yourself, and let's go after it and get some BPs and grow our team.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
All right, guys, have a good
Thank
night.
you.
Bye.
Thanks, Risha. Bye.
Bye, ladies.